Okay. We're working now. Hello, gamers, and welcome to the first episode of Morning Gaming, which is not happening in the morning, which I think it will happen in the morning from now on. But I'd like to welcome you because I told myself I would do this morning before I went to work, and I didn't. So, welcome. My chat wants me to sign into chat. I don't know how to do that. And I don't know what my email and password are. So, what we're doing today is playing a little game. You've probably heard it. Called Balatro. And I have this entry music on and the music from Balatro on, and I think it's melting my entire brain. I can't hear and I can't think, so we're gonna turn the Balatro one down a little bit. But before we get into that, I've put a couple things on this channel, a couple longer videos, but I keep biting off projects that are much larger and than they should be. They're much too tough to chew on. They're overcooked steaks, I guess you could call them. Where, for example, I'd like to write, animate, film an entire history of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's not reasonable. I've done a lot of work on it. I'll keep working on it. But I need some instant gratification. I'm not some Silicon Valley guy who's perineum sons and injects nicotine into his veins so that he can live forever. I need to kind of keep moving here. And we're just sipping on a little Milky's and having a peanut butter sandwich after work here. So that's the idea behind trying to do a week daily stream of various games that I'm into at the moment. So we've got Balatro, of course, the one that we'll be getting to momentarily. We've got Schedule 1, which I've very much enjoyed playing. And then we're going to do a wild card on Wednesdays. But it's going to be Balatro Monday, Schedule 1 Thursday, sorry. Wildcard Wednesday. Did I say Balatro on Friday as well? I don't know if I'm always going to be doing the Extreme Challenge in Balatro, because it is a bit of a concussion giver, because you keep slamming your head into the wall, but I'm going to try. So without further ado, let's go into Balatro. Let's get the game going. Let's get cooking. As you can see, the beautiful wallpaper behind me. There is an issue, I guess, because there we go. Not that there will be anyone chatting, but just in case. You can see the lovely wallpaper in this new abode that I've moved into. So let's get into it, I guess. Let's just get into the Bally. And not green deck. So, a little bit of my history with Balatro for those unfamiliar, which is everyone except for me and my wife when I forced her to listen to me. I've almost gotten a gold stake on green deck. I've gotten gold stake on checkered, which is like the easiest one. And then I'm still working up on some of these. So a bit of the Balatro streams are going to be working up the stakes on some of these other decks. But I do want to give Extreme Deck a bit of a tester. See what I can do. Test my skills, which are not very good. So let's get into it. With Extreme Deck, you get one hand, one discard. So there's a fair amount of luck, I'd say. 7, 6, 5. 3. So here, we kind of gotta go for a straight, right? And see, now we haven't gotten it. So that one's not good. So that one doesn't work. And now we restart and we come back to it. And we just keep doing this until I have to leave and pick up my wife from work, which is in about 20 to 30 minutes. So we've got a mitt full of spades here. So if we don't get a spade in this discard, we don't. Do we have anything else that can work? No. I'll play a hand, I guess. I think this is probably the best hand I can play. 60 coins. 60, not coins, chips. So really, it's going to be a volume game. But when I get the goods, you need to pounce on them. You need to pounce. So, 3 tens, that is good for a full house. I think I discard all and hope for a pair to show up. And I didn't get it. Jack, 10, 9. That might get us to 300. So we got to cross. Oh, fuck. Okay. See, it'll be trial and error. You know, I'm trying to build some resiliency in my spirit. As a man who drinks milk out of the glass. Because I don't know. How do I tell my future kids to keep on trucking if I didn't keep on trucking and beat the one hand, one discard challenge in Balatro? We got nothing here. We have nothing here again. And really, like, getting... So, okay, there's a lot of potential here. Getting to the first shop, getting a decent malt joker, I think is going to be big for us. Oh, fuck me. Is going to be big for us because then the ball's rolling. I think I'm peaking here. So we got to get to the first shop is basically what I'm saying. And you can't really skip in this until you level up. So I think if I get a jack or a 6 here, I'll get 300. I didn't get either. Let's just try a toopy. A toopy is not going to be enough. That's 112 points. All right. So it's really going to be a lot of this. Can I... Oh, maybe I can take +3 hand size and maybe get a nicer draw, something that's 450. I don't know if there is a natural no malt hand that can give you 450, so that might have been a fool's errand. I guess we'll try with the high straight. No. So I think unless we get like a straight flush, we're not going to be able to get 450 without a joker. Let's just keep on rolling then. Let's keep on trucking. That looks like 4 clubs. That's not going to be enough for me. All right. We have 4 diamonds here. I don't think this... Okay, we didn't get the flush. So, but even then, I don't think that flush would have been enough for us. We can play this. What are we looking at? 280? Yeah. It's a toughie. It's hard to play a game where it's designed for you to play multiple hands by not playing multiple hands. So I think the double jack, double 4 can open us up to a full house, but I don't know if that's going to be enough, truly and honestly. Nope. So we go again. Let's try and get a king and a 10 here. We got the 10, we didn't get the king. That's gonna make this quite difficult. And pretty much impossible. Alright. We keep trucking. Chugga 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 choo choo. One. I don't think that's enough. But let's fire it off. And we get past round 1. Look at that. So, I need the Joker. And it needs to be something that... This is good. So the Mystic Summit... I don't know if you haven't played Balatro before. If you use all your discards, the Mystic Summit will give you plus 15 malt. Which is good. Gonna make this a winning hand here. So I guess a 4P on the first hand will also work. I don't think the rough gem is worth it. Maybe I should have saved up to try and get Planet Merchant or whatever that one's called. This will be good. This will get us there. So, what is this? That's common, so this isn't really going to help, but I think we can take Troubadour. Because we have one hand, so it can't take one hand away from us, I don't think. Yeah. That's kind of a nice little sweetie there. We have the 3 of a kind, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So let's get rid of that. And I think I might have fucked myself. What do we have in terms of suits? Oh. See, and this is the problem, is like I don't always think as much as I probably should when I'm playing this game. So let's just fire that off, and yep. It was a good run. Got to ante 2. Round, what was that, 4? So I guess another day on the tracks, we get back to work, brother. And that's going to be good for 300 points there. Sorry, just a little Milky's break. Every card played counts in scoring. I could get that. And then let's see what's in here. Probably the money will be good from the mail-in rebate. And then if we can play extra cards, you want a king, don't ya? Don't ya know? That's not going to be good enough. Why did I do that? I get so excited. And then it ends poorly for me. All right. Keep on going. What the fuck? Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Three fours, not 4 fours, and 2 kings. Okay. We'll keep on going. You know, you try your best, but you don't succeed. That's a little Coldplay for you. 3 sevens and 2 jacks should get us there if I can click them. See how excited I got there? Okay. We're at the first shop again. It needs to eat another one. Well, it'll be good either way. Kind of, not really. It doesn't do anything for us here. Threw away the queen, would have given us a king-queen full house, but that's not okay. We go again. King, queen, jack, jack. No flush, no flush. Just useless. It's just bad. That's just bad. Yeah. Hearts. Could we do a hearts thing? Maybe try a different strategy here. I don't think this is going to be enough again. Two fives, two fours. That's not going to be a good enough full house. And suits, we've got two of each, which is a real quagmire. So you know what? All right, we go again. I got peanut butter on my finger. Okay, so we need a queen here, basically. And we didn't get it. Five, six, seven, eight. That's not going to be a good enough straight. But that'll take you all the way to Pound Town there. So I've been playing this game. If I do that, it goes down to 4, doubles it back up to 8. So I gain $1. That's good. And then we do the buffoon. I think we just need the malt here. We just need the plus 20 malt. Though it is decreasing. I think a 3 of a kind can get us there, but it would be nice to have the protection of the full house. And I think we're going to be good. Yeah, but that's useless if it's just... So that would have been nice to have. But there's no real way I can get it. And this would also be nice, but we're on the last blind. So I think I got to take the spades one. Thank God. For longer term scoring. Try and get as many spades to be played as possible. I think this'll be okay. Just enough, just 312 points over what we need. Okay. Adds a stone card into your deck. How useful would that be? It's a guaranteed 50 chips, but then it can only count as high card. which then means that your base multiplier is not great. So we're going to the buffoon pack here. Gross Michel is good for me. I'm a Gross Michel head, honestly. I love the thing. I love when it disappears, and I love when I get that Cavendish. Let's just go for spades again. Let's try and spades max a little here. So spades maxing went a little bit awry. Ooh. Okay, so 16 times 4 is 60 something. 40. 18. 36. 76. Okay. I don't think this will get up to 800. Because if I needed 16 to get to... I need 50 malt. That's 12. Yeah, fuck. Could I give you a hand job for it? No? Well, we go again. And I just realized my desktop audio was all the way down. So you weren't hearing the beautiful sounds of Balatro. But we go again. 2 for jacks and 4s. This isn't going to be enough. Yep. And we go again. So a couple goals I'd like to work towards with the streaming in terms of in-game progress. Oh, I made it there. Incredible. Number 1, I'd like to beat this. I'd like to beat the extreme, I think it's extreme mode Balatro deck. Let's take this first. Oh, I lost hearing in my one ear. Oh, it's probably because it came out of here. I have no audio now. Why does it do this to me, man? How do I alt tab out of this little fucker? What is going on? Alright. Well, how do we just not have audio in that? That's strange. Alright. We only got a couple more minutes here. So let's go. I guess we don't have any Balatro. What the hell's going on? Okay. We'll take abstract or diamond. Abstract or diamond. We'll take diamond. I think that will be the play going forward. That's nice. Get a little joker. +1 hand size. Doesn't hurt. And then an Empress to put on a couple of Diomandes. So we can... I think the 3-for is going to get us there. I think the 3-for can get us there. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Cash out. Cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. I don't think the egg's worth it. But we do need a bit of a killer hand here. Ooh, I have a tough time discarding the full house. Let's think about it. Add 4. Full house would score us 40. 60, 75 times 4 times plus 3, so 7. 75 times 7. I think that's just enough, actually. That was maybe a bad decision. That was a bad decision. Because now I'm perturbed by this audio situation here. So what if I pull my little... Why must this happen? Okay, let me tab. Like where did the noise go? Is that just a Balatro thing where if you're playing and the source changes, it shuts down completely? Let's see. Let's get this back up. And there it is. Okay, so let's not yoink our headphones out and ruin, our collective lives together. Give me 1 second, because I'd like to not be late picking up my lover from work. 30 minutes? Okay. We got a little bit of time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ain't gonna cut it in this town, Jack. And we need something big, so we gotta get rid of those ones. This I don't think is gonna work. This is not gonna... Whoa! A 9-6 full house gets us to 300. Who would have thunk it, brother? So let's get Bethu. I think we need the more immediate money, I guess. And then hunt for straights, because that's what we got to do, because we upgraded the hand. Doesn't 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get rid of all those because we need a keep the ace, because we need a 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we get a 4 and we didn't, 2, 3. Okay, so all my hard work is gone, and also I wasn't playing for face cards, so immediately, stupid thing. And also the game's not showing. There it is. There's this beautiful game. Golly, you can tell it's my first one in a while. There was in university, I was okay. I was streaming very consistently. A lot of Overwatch. Was I streaming well? Am I streaming well now? No. But was I streaming well back then when it was probably like 3 hours a day at my peak? In a form of streaming that could be, and has been, described by my friends as me looking like I want to die while playing a game I'm not good at. Which I guess history is repeating itself in a way, but I think I'm in a better mental state now than I was back then. Jack 10, 9, 8. You know what's gonna take me out of that mental state though is this fucking challenge, bro. That's crazy. But we go again. I think I keep leaning out of the camera as well. This is, please. got this old ass fucking Blue Yeti mic. I gotta stop swearing so much. But I got this old ass Blue Yeti mic, and I think the aux port on the bottom is quite poor. We kind of need a high straight here to make it through. Yeah, they're just not giving me the cards. Sorry about that. Better out than in, they always say. And who's they? I don't know. Whatever 1930s looking ass came up with that saying. Not me for sure. Why would I? How about we move the camera? Ooh. Like here. In front of the less important stuff. Get that shit out of here. Alright. See, we're still learning. I'm learning. But I think, you know, getting all the reps, that's gorgeous. That's exactly what I needed. Getting the reps, trying to do it, you know, a little bit every morning. I think I'll get okay at this. It is definitely weird. It's a weird thing to do, and it's difficult. I think the money can, but we're not really. Can we sell this and maybe use the Hierophant to juice some cards to maybe get there? But I think my idea behind this little project is get some practice doing something that I find like decently productive, satisfying, and you know, see what happens. That's just not good. That's just not what I need. Maybe I should be looking more for flushes? I'm sure if I watch this back, it would be quite obvious what I should be playing. What are we looking at for suits here? We got 3 clubs and a couple of high ones. We're also only 2 cards away from the straight, which I guess I do have a tendency to just like getting straights. I don't know, man. It's a demoralizing game, this one. Just by its design. But it's taken over my life in a way that's not fair to the people around me. My wife, she'll wake up, see I'm awake. What the fuck are you doing? Guess what I'm doing? Clicking, click, 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 click. Ridiculous. Ooh, 3 of a kind. I need to kind of play full houses then. Give me a Cole Hauser alert, please. Let's go into the pack. Ooh. Okay, we're going with the wily Joker. The wily Joker. He's very wily. I think that's the other thing I wanted to do with useless. That's just a waste of time. I really gotta get this Trump impression out to the world. I need people knowing, hey, this is your guy, in a way that, you know, Shane Gillis wasn't. He's very wily. Is that good? Take that as a yes. Buffoon pack, of course. If you get to the first shop, you kind of gotta go Buffoon. If a pair is played, 8, that'll float us for a little bit. Rank me? Rank me, rank me. Try not to crank me. I have a straight here, but I need to play a pair pretty much. Can't throw away one part of my pair. 2p? A 2p? Okay. We just squeaked over it. But that's good. This game isn't about going nan-inf, as the kids would be saying these days. It's just about trying to get by. Like the game of life is. But I guess that's where we all go wrong. I think I can probably get past if I get a full house here, which is such a stupid thing to rely on. Alright, cool. What a waste. It just wasted everyone's day. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing okay. My mental state is fully intact. If I get a jack and a 10, I get the high straight. Either way, for this I need a jack and a 10 too, basically. So I didn't get it, which is, that's an issue for me personally. So we're gonna hold R on that one. This is much more difficult than I thought. I downloaded it a while ago, played like a couple hands, and I was like, oh, you know, it looks hard. But with a little luck of the Irish, and I'm about a quarter Irish, don't fact check me on that, Mom. We can get this done. I don't think we'll be able to get this done, but that'll get it done. That'll get us to the first store. And that'll get us a big three coins. No, that breaks the challenge. So we're going to the Baboon pack. I need the 20 malt. And then we go again. So I think just the raw 3 of a kind can get us there, but I'd like a little fortification if I can. And I didn't get it, but let's see. Ding ding. Yeah. Okay. So that'll get us 3 of a kind will get us 867. And this is good. Okay, so we have a little something cooking here. Just a tiny little bit of something cooking. And not anymore. Yeah, we have nothing cooking anymore. I don't think. Yeah, that's the opposite of cooking a meal. We go again. Let's try and get this ace 4 full house, and we didn't get it. Yeah, so this is turning into a bit of a living nightmare. But I'm gonna beat this, I think. A 6-4 full house I don't think does the deed for me. And neither does this. So we're gonna hold R again. And you know what? Namaste, Goose Fraba. You know what I say? You know what I mean? Jack Nicholson? No, Nicholson is the golfer. Nicholas is the actor. I don't think this gets us there. Not even actually close. But that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just dump these low ones and not get something we need again. All right. And we keep on moving, people. So that's nice. The game's being kind to me. I greatly appreciate it. Maybe I shouldn't have done the discard. I don't think you get money from having discards at the end. 4 of a kind. I don't have enough money for that. Which one looks nicer? I guess we can open one if this one. The other one if this one doesn't do us. I don't think. Is it worth the gamble to sell this and open the next buffoon pack? I think so. That's beautiful. The riffraff giving us 2 random jokers. Hopefully they actually help us. There, that gives us some direction. Okay. Well, no queen in the hand, so alright. And we go again. We go again. Jacker. That's good. That'll give me a little sauce for the rest of the day. First shop. We're getting past the first hand pretty effectively. I don't have any jokers, so that's not worth a goddamn thing. Maybe get the Emperor after. Wrathful Joker. That's not worth it. Let's buy and use the Emperor. We get a Hanged Man and a Wheel of Fortune. We can pop the wheel now. Thank you. Appreciate that game. And then we have a straight here with 2 spades. So that'll get us there. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we're at the boss blind, ladies and gentlemen. And what mayhaps the boss blind be? All spade cards are debuffed. Okay. I don't think it had to do that to me. I think it could have been a little nicer to me. And it's not worth it to go for the wheel. So let's buy this pair one. Try and get a pair in this hand. Since we can't get a fucking spade in the hand. We have 2 pair. So I guess we'll send it and hope for the best. Yep. Yeah. Alright, what time is it? I have to go. On that very happy note, I've got to leave. End this stream, my first stream back in probably 4 or 5 years. Just a quick little one. But I don't think anyone will watch this or has watched this throughout. But I greatly appreciate it if you did. I hope you have a good day. And tomorrow we'll be playing some Schedule 1. And the goal in Schedule 1, little tease, is to try and make $1 million. Have $1 million in cash. Which I think is going to be harder than it seems. But I enjoy the game. So we're going to start fresh tomorrow and try and become a millionaire. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good night or good day or whatever. And I'll see you later, gamers.